Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel. Whether you're new or coming back, this is your daily twin flame energy check-in. This is gonna be a classic read today. Yesterday I did a divine masculine deep dive, so if you haven't checked it out yet, please do. The chance to win a free reading is still there. You have a few more days to subscribe to my channel and leave at least 5 comments below any of the videos to enter a chance to win a free reading with me. I will announce winners this weekend. Alright, so I'll use the Whispers of the Ocean today for an oracle message, and then we'll see what we have. It's too many, thank you. We'll see what we have for... We'll see what we have with tarot. Alright, so Feminines, your card is back on task, number 39. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you're working on. All could use some fine-tuning. Now, these days I'm also recording a bunch of the horoscopes, which by the way I continue to upload every day more and more signs to my other channel, Mindful Bamboo. But I feel like I've heard this like over and over by now for the feminine specifically, that like it's time to focus, it's time to pay attention, it's time to rethink, get back on track. Maybe if you feel like you lost the momentum a little bit, this is your time to focus and get back on track. Do some fine-tuning. If you feel like you still don't have time to fine-tune, then make the time. You know, sometimes, and it doesn't mean that it's gonna be like that every day, but sometimes we just need to put our foot down and say, okay, today I'm not gonna spend this time like doing stuff for other people or on household chores, but I'm gonna focus on this goal that I have because I really want to move it forward. Okay, for the masculines we have number 10. Every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. Now, in yesterday's reading, the action that the masculine was taking was the Knight of Pentacles, so I'm honestly not surprised. That's what the masculines are being guided to do right now. It's not about quality, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. But even more so, of course, like progress is important. And when you know you're on a journey, then obviously that quality, it comes with that progress. But it doesn't mean that you need to figure it all out in one day. All right. Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck. Lots of love. This is like a love letter from the universe, I would tell you. Today, I'm feeling for it. It's a beautiful Thelema deck, by the way. And each card is just so gorgeous. But to me, especially with this dove, I just really see this as a sign of divine love. And this is like this little, almost like Valentine card from the higher power. Just confirming that you're loved, that you deserve lots of love in your life. Which hopefully you already have. Two of Swords, right? It shouldn't be a struggle. It shouldn't be like you shouldn't be fighting for it. Like, yeah, I really deserve it. It should come to you easily. So if you still feel like you're fighting for it all the time, then definitely some kind of fine-tuning is needed. So feminines, your energy is King of Pentacles, clarified by Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is in the actual battle here. So I would say... a lot of times it happens that we feel like we're the one fighting, we are like the warrior in the field, sometimes even by ourselves, where we may not necessarily supposed to be by ourselves. We're supposed to have our comrades, but we don't, right? A lot of it comes from a lot of responsibility that we take onto ourselves. And I'm not saying, oh, it's all about us, like we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. Yes, but the emphasis is not even on that, because a lot of times we are put into those positions by other people. And again, not to have a victim mentality or anything, but just to pinpoint that Ambition may be very good, right? And it's something that drives us to success, to being in a leadership position, to be go-getters. But it's just as important to find a balance on where you don't necessarily want to win every, contest and, be in every single publication or, earn all of those monies and all of those contracts, right? It's about healthy balance for yourself. And also, of course, working with your ego whenever you feel, especially if you feel tempted to fight for something, like, could be quite literally, could be physical, it could be mental fight, but still, if this is something that you actually get excited for, could be a place where you may want to ask yourself more questions of why you are so excited about this. Maybe it's more exciting for your ego actually than for your soul, for your heart space. For masculines, we have Three of Pentacles clarified by the Hierophant. So masculines see how partnering with the right people can help them succeed much sooner and take on a leadership position that they've been trying to get to for a while now, I would say, right? And not for the lack of trying, but mostly because they didn't see the whole picture. It's like they were missing certain things, and now they either have met someone who can fill in the gaps for them, fill in the blanks, or they understand what's the area that they are missing, and they are ready to, hire someone, make friends with the right person, do their research online, but find out what is necessary. And it can be different parts of the of life, of course. It can be professionally, going for some creative project. It could be something on the personal level, like, healthy lifestyle, getting physically fit, right? Or building a relationship with someone where it feels like they're doing the best they can, but it still doesn't seem to get them the result that they want. Additional question for today is Queen of Wands clarified by Two of Wands. And this is a special one because this is after tarot. So this is when, like in the classic one, there's only one person, the guy. And here there is a partner, right? So again, we're looking at the partnering, right? Like how does the twin flame, and again, because this is a flame, both of these cards, for me it speaks to twin flame. How does this twin flame pairing happens? What do we still need to know about the union and how twins are coming together in union? What do feminines need to know? Seven of Swords clarified by Knight of Pentacles. So feminines may have a fear that things are moving too slowly, right? And they need to appreciate more that things are moving. It's not a journey that you can get through or that you can just sprint through very quickly. And so a lot of times it may seem like, okay, maybe I'm not doing something, or I'm making mistakes, right? Or this isn't even my DM, but it's not necessarily like that. And you're the only one who knows that truth about that part of it. Is it your DM? Is it not? Are you a twin or are you not? Nobody else can really tell you that, right? But it's important to appreciate progress and where you're moving. And I would just say, part of manifestation in general is to not to rely on, or not to build expectations with a specific person or to be with a specific person, right? It's just a general rule of thumb, right? And I find myself, especially since I've been on the journey for years now, that, the feeling, the inner work, the progress that you're making in your spirituality, in your personal growth, is so much more important than actually like this concept of like, am I actually gonna get that person, or are we gonna be together with that person, right? So yeah, I feel like it's a big part of what we're learning through it. So the more you're actually attached to the outcome of a specific person, the less likely it's gonna happen anytime soon. That's what I'm saying. What do the masculines need to know? The Fool clarified by Five of Cups. Yeah, so masculines should be willing to leave their insecurities behind and how they see this union, right? Like what would it be like? And that's of course based on their past experience where they've been burnt over and over again, and also based on how they see divine feminine, right? And not necessarily always seeing that there could be happiness here, right? Or maybe it could have been, but now there's been so much going on, or there's been so much back and forth in this connection that it's unlikely gonna have a fresh start, right? So having faith in fresh start and ability, first of all, for people to change, and second of all, for things to come together in like the most unlikely scenario, but it happens. That's part of how we believe in miracles, right, in our life. Something wonderful happening when we least expect it. How the feminine see the connection at this time? Ten of Swords clarified by the moon. There's a lot of emotion that's coming up to the surface, and it has to do with a specific person, but also not with a specific, or with somebody else, right? So whatever comes up, the feminine is taking it in and working with the emotional side of it, right? Like, why is this making me upset? Or why is this so difficult for me to do? Or why am I taking this on even though I know it's a burden and it's only gonna push me down, right? Or it's gonna hurt me, like with the swords here. How the masculine see in the connection? The Temperance clarified by Ace of Wands. I feel like we just, it's an Ace of Cups. Okay, so 2 aces anyway. Yeah, so masculines understand that as much as they have this huge desire and passion to be together, everything happens in divine timing, and they're now learning through specific events in their life how that works exactly, right? So they understand that first of all, they shouldn't be rushing things. Second of all, if things aren't coming together with the feminine, it's not necessarily because they're doing something wrong. It's just that because there is a natural process and there's things that they don't know about in their reality, in feminine's reality, that need to play out for the twins then to be first to experience those and then to be ready to come together, right? So they are trying to exercise that patience within themselves, not to mess things up. All right, I hope this was useful for you guys. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. Of course, leave comments to win a free reading. And until next time,